Good evening, grinders. This is the Christopher Complex. I gotta come to you every night and just keep you grinding on out, man. You know, excuse the voice, still got this cold, but we gonna grind on out together. So this is a little bit of motivation, a little bit of push. This is a little bit of what you need right now. So I know you probably just got off your 9 to 5. Maybe you're getting ready to hit your second job. And that's good, and that's great. You gotta make that paper. Hey, I'm learning from you guys. I see what y'all doing. Don't be afraid to do what you're doing. You know what? Hey, if you got that car and you're doing your Uber, fine. Your Juno, your Via, keep grinding. Keep the prize in front of your eyes, as they say, or keep the eyes on the prize. So if your real mission is to start your own business, be an entrepreneur, and you out here tonight driving somebody home or driving them to a party or after work event, keep grinding, keep driving, keep doing what you have to do, because we know that this is just a means to an end. It's 10 o'clock tonight. Keep grinding. If you had to do the dinner, do the homework with your kids. Make sure that your wife was good, or your husband was good, or your lover, your partner, or whoever it was. I want you to keep grinding. Now, if you've been reading, if you've been listening, and if you've been checking out stuff, sometimes you just gotta keep the wire attached to your hip. Put it on your phone. Take a picture of your vision board. Put it on your phone. Take a picture of your family. Look at your phone. Take a picture and just put it in your pocket like we used to do in the old days. Put it in your wallet. Wherever you go, keep your wire with you. Another thing that you could do when you keep constantly grinding, I have like a number on my desk, and that number is 9/5, and that tells me how many hits, how many leads I need to get per day just to get to my number. Say things like that you could do. Steve Harvey wrote in his book, he has little codes on his sleeves. No matter where he goes, he gets these messages. You gotta keep the messages in front of you. They tell you, hey, have a business plan. That is true. You gotta keep the business plan in front of you all the time. When I was a little kid and I wanted to know a lot about the Bible, and I wanted to write songs, there was 2 books that I kept on me forever. And that's the Bible was in my right, and my writing book was in my left. I had a jacket that had 2 inside pockets. And I used to always think in my mind, I would always survive a gunshot fight. I was acting stupid, but I always had these things next to my heart and right on top of my lungs. So I was going to breathe the scriptures, the knowledge, the truth, and write my songs. And before I even knew it was called capturing, if I had a song, boom, I wrote it down. Another thing I want to say, in your grind, be honest with yourself. Let me tell you something that I got the other day. You got these powerful phones, but if your mind don't acclimate to the phone, then just go get a damn piece of paper. Man, I went to Walmart the other day and I got a weekly monthly planner that cost me $1.50. Sometimes it's just easier to just take out a piece of paper, because you could do that in 10 seconds as opposed to flip the phone on, open it up, find the freaking app. The brain is quick, and the brain is quick to tell you I ain't doing it, and I can hold on to it. The brain can be lazy. The body could just be like, I don't feel like doing it. So facilitate the things that you need to do to get to your goals. I had to learn that, and you know what? I'm so thankful. I have a friend, she walk around with a big notebook in her pocketbook every day, and all it is a calendar. She don't go nowhere without that notebook. She got an iPhone. She got a device that could do it for her. And she just said, baby, I cannot do these phones, but I can write this thing down a whole lot faster. Don't take up but 30 seconds to find the month, find the day, and know I'm scheduled for this, I'm scheduled for that. And I've known her for years. She ain't never going to use her phone for her calendar. So hey, if the technology don't work, that's fine. Technology is what you think technology is sometimes. and just go with it like that, just rock with it. So I had to go to Walmart and I got me an old-fashioned calendar, put it in my pocket the old-fashioned way, and you know what, man? I feel like I got a better flow. My wife does it too. So if you're grinding, keep your why in front of you. Don't worry about your how so much, because that's not your business. The universe is going to make these moves. Don't forget to reach out to somebody else that's doing their project, that's doing their thing, because they need to know that somebody is paying attention to them and respects them for what they doing every day. We all sitting here sacrificing family time, sacrificing me time, alone time, just to get a dream accomplished, just to say I'm a doer and not just a simple talker, not somebody that's just dreaming all the damn time. I love to dream. You can't live without it, but we all want to live the dream. We all want to be the person that we dream to be. So don't be afraid to reach out to somebody and say, hey man, I see you, work it, man. I see you doing it, keep going. We need encouragement. Not all the time is it just motivation. We just need to be encouraged. If you already done blown up, man, stop acting like a punk and reach back at somebody and just say to somebody, look, man, I know I done gave you everything, but I'm going to keep giving you everything today too. Man, keep going, keep pushing. I know I yelled at you yesterday because you wasn't doing it, or maybe you wasn't doing it at the pace that I was doing it. Man, keep going, keep pushing, don't stop. So if you're grinding tonight, if you don't feel like doing it, you said earlier today, hey man, I got this project and I'm hot about it. I've been dreaming about it for a day. I've been dreaming about it for a month. I've been dreaming about it for a year. I've been dreaming about it for a decade. Man, forget all the judgments. Forget all how long it took you to get there. Don't worry about how somebody got there faster than you. They can't do it like you. That person that got there faster than you can do it the way he got it. When you get there, or when we get there, remember, they can't do it the way you can do it. Look at somebody that passed away, man. We miss them because only they can do it that way. And that's an incredible thing. It's like you hit the lottery, the jackpot. When you came on this planet, you're the only one that can do it your way. So don't necessarily want to be your idol. Be idealistic maybe and how they did stuff. Take their inspiration, how they committed their action, how they and it's not even the action, it's just the damn determination that nothing's gonna make them stop until they get to it. Maybe take that and rock with it. As B.B. King said, borrow a little bit just so you can get there. But if you grinding tonight, man, and I know you don't feel like being bothered, it's hell, sometimes I don't feel like being bothered. Be inspired by somebody that just won't stop. Because it seems that we celebrate people that just rock hard, that just constantly rock. And, think about that. They just constantly rock. They constantly get better. And you could constantly get better. You might be tired, but is there one thing on your list? Is there one thing in your plan that you could do before you turn in tonight? Is there one thing that you could do to just push it to the next level? Now, don't dig into that 80% bag. Dig into that 20% bag. Is there one 20% thing that can get you to the next day? Like, so for instance, I'll keep it even simple. For this podcast, I had a logo, and I just wanted to get that logo to get better. And that was a very, very big thing, because if you got the right logo, people can identify with you. It took me 15 minutes to get that thing done. Maybe a total of 2 hours to get the final product completed and everything back with a collaborator. But that was something with leaps and bounds. So you might be like, man, I'm tired tonight. Man, stand up. Or sit up in your chair. Preferably stand up. Energy flows the way the body moves, you know? So if you're tired and you get up and you start shaking your body, man, and you just like, you know what? I got 30 more minutes of breath. I got 30 more minutes. I got 30 more minutes. Hopefully you got a little longer. You know, if you can get from 10 to 12 and get 6 hours sleep, you know, for your morning or your job, whatever it is that you got going on. If you got like 30 minutes, man, a good, focused, intense 30 minutes. You know what a focused, intense 30 minutes can do for your project right now? You know, so alright, man, Chris, but I got kids. I got them too. Think smart. Put one in the bed, put one in the shower, and just tell them to be quiet for a minute. Act like it's an emergency that you gotta concentrate, you know. And for 30 minutes, dig deep. What is that thing on your list? Is it a passage that you could read? Is it reading about an RSS feed? Is it reading about, let's see, a 13th in music? Or a new scale? Or just trying to get that one line in the song right? Just so that song is done? Or is it just listening to that beat again? Or is it going on to your machine and saying, how do you make that trap sound? What is it that you can do for 30 minutes with intense power? Not that you're dabbling, but that you're focused. So that when you get to that point where you can actually really focus on it, you put some serious love behind it. I want you to keep grinding because I got to keep grinding too. And so I do this goodnight grinder because I need to be reminded that I got to keep grinding. And my why is my wife, my kids, my mom, my brother, my family. You know, my why is I got to get to Hawaii, baby. My why is I got to get to Hawaii, baby. I got to do something. Anyway, this is the Christopher Complex. Good night, grinders. Good evening, grinders. Keep grinding. If this helped you out, hit me back. Give me some love, support. Become a subscriber to the Good Night, Good Evening Grinder. Get that wheat. Get your mill. Get that raw wheat. And start scratching that stuff down. Grind it down into flour, baby. We gonna make some biscuits. This is the Christopher Complex. Hit me up at the Chris Complex on Twitter. Say hello or give me a tweet. Tweet.